Hey everybody, this is Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
When the season ends, along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Sciambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Heston Kjerstad riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch moments away, and today's starting pitcher, Jake Odorizzi. Chris, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Oh, he's been nearly untouchable, kind of a silent assassin out there, just goes to work, and guys look up, it's deep into the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today, maybe go the distance, maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
Josh Lowe leading things off and takes a strike. That one missed.
1-1.
Bounce to the right. It's through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 1, Richie Palacios.
Now the number 2 hitter, Richie Palacios. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nabs it, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Yandy Diaz.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw. Save. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, He really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the third out. The Rays strand just the one. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Pitching in our game today, Zach Littell. What do we have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now, Avisail Garcia. The pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. Strike one.
0-1.
Righty delivers. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Pickoff move to first, and they got him.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
On the ground. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And a guy coming into this one swinging a hot bat, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, he's up to a dozen. That's 12 straight games with the base knock, Boogs. So fun to watch when he comes to the plate right now. A lot of loud contact coming off of his stick.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Junior Caminero. Yeah, the right-hander back to work.
One thing that stands out is the rookie's ability to generate doubles. It's early, but he's already collected a few extra base hits this season.
And strike two.
0-2.
That misses, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Big swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Second inning here, no score. That clips the corner. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Out towards right center field, sizes this one up. Can't catch up to it, it's down in the gap. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's at third with one away, that's a triple.
Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. In there at the knees for a strike. Aranda takes his lead at third with one away. That one ripped, but foul. Kicks and fires. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out. He got the job done right there.
One gone, runner at first. Rene Pinto next to hit for the Rays. And strike one to the catcher.
No ball. One strike.
Outside low, and that is ball one. One run across to the frame so far here at the top of the second. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher.
Vaughn. And he takes it himself for the out. And now it's Jose Siri. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
That's why you run hard, 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
To the top of the lineup, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Josh Lowe. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That's through there for a strike. Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Littell back to work. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Palacios makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
Now here's Aaron Hicks. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now he breaks his bat. Loud. On to first. He's out. And Hicks is out.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Ripped on the ground to second. Lau sends it to first. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Here on the south side, new inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Palacios measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. Strike 2.
0-2.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Relay throw to second, in there safely.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder, so he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Yandy Diaz now. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Jones over to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Lau kicks low, second trip to the plate in this one. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball.
1 away with a runner at 3rd. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And then skips into dirt. Popped up left side. Montgomery has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Fly to right his first time. There's the strike at the knees. Runner at third, 2 away. Headed down the line. And it's foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. 1 left for Tampa, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Max Stassi comes up to hit.
Max Stassi.
And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri sizing it up. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting in, the first baseman,
Andrew Vaughn now. In the air, left field, Palacios. Moving under this one. Makes the catch. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Corey Jones in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Siri makes the grab on the run. Back here on the south side, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jonathan Aranda. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Upstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ripped to third. In time to ball. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
0-2.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a fool.
Renee Pinto will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
On the ground to the left. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive. Pinto into second, and he's got a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
And at second here with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Pinto at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Rays 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom 4, Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Littell back to work. Hit in the air, left field. Palacios settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Colson.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one is absolutely belted. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out, runner at second. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox and fouled off. Man at second. And strike 2.
0-2.
White Sox down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Heston Kjerstad. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. The White Sox down by a run here in the second game of the series. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Josh Lowe. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Top of the zone for a called strike. To kick the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 1, Richie Palacio.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios, 1 for 2. That to right. In position. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. He's in there.
The batter, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And now Yandy Diaz.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And a foul ball. 1 away with a runner at third. There's a strike.
0-2.
On the ground, right side, jolts. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Close one doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at-bat to at-bat.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Popped up. Vargas on the move towards foul ground, but not going to catch up to this one. They fired in quickly, So it's first and second with only one away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So first and second with one gone. And now, Junior Caminero. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's the strike. Diaz over at second. Loud at first. One gone. Right through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. High fly ball out into left center field. Hicks makes the grab, and that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. A wind in the pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and
there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Aaron Hicks at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So now here's the DH, Gavin Sheets. And first offering is fouled off. The Rays leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Chi Sox held in check here. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Tim Herron comes on now. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel.
The third baseman.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So When you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the 0-1. That one pushed foul.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Pinto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one fouled off, 2-2. The lefty fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Slings it across. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Here's a high chopper and foul ball. At the belt and fires. Got him. That's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Down to the White Sox catcher, Max Stassi. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. Stassi in his 8th season, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2009. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. It bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
So up next, Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 1. Out towards left center. Try to get to it. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The run scores from second. It's 2-1. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but
Anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Corey Julks. That's in there, 0-1. Man at second. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. White Sox down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Righty to the plate. Got him. 1 out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Avisail Garcia. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And Garcia gets a piece.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Righty delivers. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
And here is Colson Montgomery. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Vaughn stands at second with 2 gone. In the air out towards right center. Lowe has it sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. And the home team down a run. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
I'm getting mail from jail telling me to kill it. When they get out, I bring them around some. Should know be how I kick it. American Ninja, major motion picture, flipping my remote. Same way I do them, but she already know before she touch my Chevy dough. Real.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. In for a strike, 0-1. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Lau at the plate. There's a strike. Two outs. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rays retired in order.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Down the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
He's hit for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Littell back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it. And there's one down.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Siri sizing it up. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Here's Aaron Hicks. He's been a great free agent side. In the air, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Aranda, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. And that should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Man at second with one away. Christopher Morel, the next to hit. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pinto at the plate now. That's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Next to hit, Jose Siri. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Gavin Sheets. And here it comes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Siri going back, pulls it into the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Max Stassi getting ready to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Popped up. Caminero under this one. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew.
Now here is Andrew Vaughn.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And it's fouled away.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Fires the second too late, and he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Littell done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Pete Fairbanks gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So a man aboard, and next to hit for the Sox, Corey Julks. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one out to right. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. The White Sox lead one, and they still trail it here 3-1. We go to the ninth. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Jose Cisnero takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it
Number
is.
67, Jose Cisnero.
The pitch. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Cisnero, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. First pitch misses. And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. Man at second. Out to short. Zips it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, 2 up. Rays 3, and the White Sox 1. Back here on the south side, stepping in, Avisail Garcia.
The center fielder, Avisail Garcia.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Colson.
Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. Swings through that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Corrals it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Chambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.